subscribers, fans, it's your boy Iceman. And there needs to be a new T-Rex chase scene in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. The one from the first film was kind of underwhelming. Alright, I'm done talking like a dumbass. Or perhaps I've only started. But what I said holds true. The T-Rex chase scene in the original Jurassic Park, while all the while exhilarating, was extremely short-lived. The model and design of the T-Rex looked fascinating, and the physics were believable as well. I loved that scene. I don't know about you guys. And what brought me back to it was the Jeep commercial that was released during the Super Bowl, with Jeff Goldblum running away from the T-Rex. It made for some pretty cool visuals. Although I would argue that, from a physical standpoint, the T-Rex didn't look as fluent or believable as the one in the original Jurassic Park. Perhaps with some tweaks, this could be fixed. But nonetheless, in an imaginative sort of way, I would say, a T-Rex chasing one in a vehicle is one of the most iconic dinosaur moments one could think up. I remember when I was a little duckbill, I would imagine dinosaurs walking across my yard, going to parks and such. I would imagine humongous brachiosaurs reaching high above the tree lines, things of that sort. And while driving, I would imagine a T-Rex chasing me in the car. The truth is, the T-Rex is being transported off of the island, and as far as we know, Nublar is going to be destroyed. There's a chance this is the last time we get to see her into what is nearly her natural habitat on Nublar. Now I know we probably get to expect some epic scenes with her on the mainland, but imagine a chase scene, one like one we haven't had before, where it's more filled, more dramatic, perhaps in the daytime, etc. One last hoorah for our favorite dinosaur. And things could even be changed up a bit. Unlike the original Jurassic Park, where the Jeep got away, imagine the T-Rex chasing down a vehicle, breaking through barriers and so forth, and finally catching the vehicle. Wouldn't you love to see what she wants to do with the car once she gets it? I think it's a question that's generally begged. What would a dog do with a car if it actually were to get it? They normally can't get it. The car is going too fast, the car is too big, and all that. But this is a dinosaur we're talking about. So although it's the same sort of cliche, the tables potentially could be turned, and it could make for an amazing visual spectacle, seeing the dog, or the dinosaur in this case, actually catch the car. I imagine the T-Rex headbutting the car to its side, jumping on top of it, peeling away at the tires, just like she did in the original Jurassic Park with the tour vehicles. The people inside screaming in horror. The windows on the sides of the car burst as it's upside down. The car begins to get crushed by the weight of the T-Rex, and the people begin crawling out, cutting themselves on the jagged, sharp glass of what remains from the windows. The T-Rex lowering her heavy head, clamping on to one of the men, lifting her head up and swallowing him after chomping him down some. People screaming everywhere. It could make for a disgusting and horrific scene, and I think that we're ready for that in this Fallen Kingdom film. The Indoraptor, so far in the trailers, has already proved to us that this indeed is going to be a more violent, more horrific Jurassic World film. So a more explicit scene with a T-Rex making waste of a few people, especially in the chase scene, as I mentioned, would be icing to the cake, don't you think? The Jurassic Park novel was very graphic, so the first film that came out turned it down by quite a bit. But it would be interesting to see some of those aspects implemented now into the films. But what do you guys think? Would you mind seeing her in one final chase scene with a different outcome? And what sort of outcome would you like to see? Let me know in the comments section below. And like this damn video if you haven't yet. I am the Iceman. More videos to come.